I'm sure you're aware that to apply a font to a piece of text, you simply select the piece of text and from the font list, choose the font you'd like to use. So for example, I can apply that one or maybe this one and so on. Now, the thing is, there are actually thousands and thousands of possible fonts you could use. And you can see if I look at my font list, I have a few that I've used recently. I have a number that I've used regularly, but it's a finite list. There is actually a lot more fonts than what is showing here. To change the fonts you see in your list, you can go to the More Fonts menu at the top here, and you'll see you have two columns, one on the left, which is all the fonts you can possibly have, and one on the right, which is all the fonts you're currently using. So let's say you no longer like Bolby 1, you can actually delete it and it disappears from your font list. You'll no longer see it in your list. But let's say you really like this font called Quicksand. You can select that, and now it goes into your list. So you can select from the thousands of fonts available and fine-tune just the fonts you're actually interested in. Now, one interesting thing for Australian teachers is we recently added the foundation fonts. So if you simply search on the word EDU, you'll find all of the education fonts for all of the states and territories in Australia, and you can add them to your collection. So if you'd like to use the official font, let's just do that. I will say OK to this. If you'd like to change that to the official handwriting font for, say, New South Wales, I can come up here, choose from my list, and there it is there. And now I'm using the correct font for my students.